what makes our Western, you know, unique and different is it takes place in this world where it's a clown Western, but it's not clown ha-ha, and it's not clown circus. These people wear clown makeup, but that is the reality of their world.
Everyone's got this kind of raw, rough, white makeup, right? They're clowns, but not really clowns. They're really, really dirty and gritty. Our wardrobe is totally period, completely post-Civil War, 1882. The villain in our world, he's got more store-bought things. He's got more pieces that are layered together like a coat and a vest, whereas our heroes got more handmade, more kind of man of the people. So taking a look at some of the wardrobe options here. First of all, the bartender character. I kind of like this vest better with the bow tie, because this is the drunk character. But overall, we wanted something very distressed. So let's see what we got with our main villain here. The symbols we got to be very careful with. So I think the goal of us is not to be too hokey or on the nose. So maybe something like the star. So we want like the whole world to feel like the thing that's out of place is the characters. Like the world fits, but the characters don't really belong in it.
Everything is really brown or like tan toned because it's just the natural colors of the desert. It's the Wild West. It was originally like the man dressed in white. White clothes just had some kind of dinge to it. So he's more like a man in tan technically, but there's still like a really strong contrast so you can tell who's the hero and who's the villain. So I'm very excited.
You know, everything we picked is pretty, I would say, is period accurate.
You can't have anything that looks really too clean, like besides like maybe a saloon girl. Everyone had a very specific purpose. So even though you had a tailor in town, it wasn't an area of like mass production. So people really used what they had because there's this like clown element. I wanted to play a lot with the patterns in general for all the characters and mix that up but still keep it realistic.
Theming out clothes for our villain, and it's going to be a double because once you squib it you can't reuse it. It's just like a hole blown in.
And you raise your forehead for me? There you go.
Here we're talking to each other and it's a safe space for our actors all the time or whoever's sitting in the chair.
That's so true.
It's very cathartic. And I mean, when you're working on a movie for 20 days or more, you really get to know your actor and be a part of their world.
I really like the idea. I think it instantly resonated with me when they said that we were going to be in clown makeup. I totally bought it. I could actually visualize it.
So he's our first character that we witness in the film, and we have no idea that these are all clowns yet. We just wonder what's going on with this guy. As we see more and more of our characters, that's when we realize, okay, this is a clown world. So one of the things when you're designing the clown makeup, the Clown Association recommends that you stick with rounded shapes because anything pointy is scary. Look at silent films for inspiration, so like Charlie Chaplin and Groucho Marx. I would say we need more separation between the nose and the cheeks.
We have our saloon clown, then we have our poker Mac. It makes sense since she's a saloon girl, she'd have a little bit more makeup on.
Well, I've always wanted to play a clown, and I always want to be in a Western, so killing two birds with one stone here. This is fantastic.
And pants feel comfortable?
Yeah, pants are good.
Okay, good.
We're dressing the bartender.
Casual.
The casual bartender. We're just adjusting the suspenders and he has some other layers on top that kind of fill the period.
I'm a sad clown usually on set, you know, having a nervous breakdown, but now I'm doing it in the clown makeup, so makes sense.
So it's not too on the clown nose. You gotta walk that line of it being, you know, pushed it far enough that you get that these are clowns, but not so far that you dismiss it and don't watch the piece, don't buy into the Western world.